Hello, welcome to a new video. It is time for another TBR video, and it is for my June TBR, which it's going to be Pride Month. I'm very excited. I have plans. But I have a few new additions to my TBR. So we're going to do my TBR game first, where there is a new addition that my Patreons will be deciding each month. So I'm going to go over to Past Becca on the rolls to explain about the meteor, and we'll see what my planets are. Okay, so I finished last month on Lothal. This month we have the meteor. Now, my Patreons voted that it needs to be near Camino, so it could either be between Camino and Tatooine or Scarif and Camino. I think I'm going to put it between Scarif and Camino. I'm going to have to put it to the side though, because I want at least one either side. So if it lands on either of these, it's landed on the meteor. So yeah. And yeah, dice wise for my D6s, I've gone for Pride colours. So I have my lesbian dice set that I got for Christmas. And then this set I got as a mystery bag thing. And these are very trans flag colours. So I think for Pride Month, that works. And then for my planets, I'm using my Beauregard dice from Critical Role because she is a lesbian and it's Pride Month. So let's see what 5 planets I'm going to be trying to get to. I'm up in the rolls because I think 10 rolls isn't quite enough all the time, especially now I'm adding in the meteor. So I'm going to up it to 13 because lucky number for me, unlucky for some, not me. We shall see. So let's see what planets we're getting to. Planet 1 is 7, which is Naboo. No, that's Naboo again. 0, Jeddah. 1 is Exegol. 0 is back to Jeddah. And finally, 3 is Mandalore. So nowhere near the meteor. Okay, so first roll, I need to get all the way down to Naboo. Actually, I could land on it then, because I've got to go from there all the way to here. I could go there, but I think this might be easier. We'll go this way. Roll number 1, a 2 and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll number 2, 6 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll number 3, a double 1. Sorry, meteor. Sorry, Patreons. We're going to Naboo. So the prompt is Jar Jar Binks, a book with comedy. Okay, so I was actually quite confident that I would actually get to use the meteor like this month, and it didn't happen because I got a double, which yay, double, but still a little bit disappointed I didn't get to do the meteor, but there's always next month. So yeah, I got to Naboo and I pulled the Jar Jar Binks prompt, which is a book with comedy. Now for this, I don't have the physical book. I'll be reading The Lost Metal by Brandon Sanderson. This series has been so funny, and it's because of Wayne. Like, it's the Wax and Wayne series. Like, Wayne is amazing. I'll be buddy reading this with Kelly. We've been buddy reading all of these books, so we're gonna finish off the series. Okay, now we need to get to Jeddah. So roll number 4, a 4 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll number 5, a 6 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll number 6, a 5 and a 1. 1, 2. Saw Gerrera read a book box book. Next, it took a few goes to get to Jeddah, but I got there and I pulled the Saw Gerrera prompt, which is read a book box book. Now, I'm so annoyed that this is the month that this prompt has come up, because I was so excited to put this prompt on, and I'm having to stretch it for June because of what was on my to read. So I'm stretching it in the sense I will be reading Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. Now, it doesn't specify it has to be a book box book I own. Usually it will, but in this instance, me and Emily from Emily Kathleen Reads are going to be buddy reading Iron Gold in June, and this has a Fairy Loot edition. A Fairy Loot edition exists, I just don't own it. So yeah. And then I still have 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll number 7. A double 5. What? The 1 month I decide to give myself extra rolls and I get 2 doubles. Okay, rate an underrated book. So that was a great start. Then I rolled a double. Doubles are a great time. And I landed on Exegol, pulled the raid prompt, which is an underrated book. And I, of course, I'm reading Love at Second Sight by F.T. Lukens. Until more people start talking about F.T. Lukens books, I'm putting this on every underrated book list I can to try and get more people to read them. But this is their new book, and me and Jem will be buddy reading it like we have with the rest of the F.T. Lukens books. And we're both very excited to read it. So excited. Right, need to get back down to Jeddah. So roll number 8. A 3 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll number 9. 3 and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll number 10. 6 and a 5. 1, 2, 3. Holy City, pull a lightsaber. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what lightsaber I'm going to pull. Number 27, At First Spy. Oh, okay. Okay. Then it took another couple of goes, but I got back to Jeddah and I pulled the Holy City prompt, which is to pull a lightsaber. So I have to just pull one of my lightsabers and whatever number on the list it correlates to, that's the book I read. And actually, I'm quite okay with it because I pulled number 27, I think it was, which was At First Spy by Olivia Dade. I'm really excited about this. I really like Olivia Dade's other series, so I'm excited to read more. It would have been better if it was not male-female, just because it's Pride Month, but it's fine. Right, and I still have 9 to use on that 11, so no, I used 3, so I've still got 8 to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll number 11. A 2 and a 1. 1, 2, 3. Roll number 12. A 6 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then roll number 13. I need a double for this. I don't think anything else will make it there. 6 and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is possibly the absolute worst number I could have got. So another lightsaber. Yay. Let's see. What number's that? 36. Across the wall. Cool. Cool. That is the most infuriating roll I think I've ever had. So I feel like these dice looked at last month where I got a double when I was 1 space away from a planet and was like, oh, you thought that was bad? Let's do this. I needed a 9 to get to Mandalore. And I rolled a 6 and a 2. You don't know how close I was to re-rolling that and just pretending it didn't happen. But knowing my luck, I would have rolled less than that. So I was like, do you know what? We're going to be honest and we're just going to stick with it. Although I'm so annoyed because now that means, and this is with me adding 3 extra rolls, which I think may be a permanent fixture, having 13 rolls instead of 10. Because as you can see, I struggled here. So, yeah. But anyway, I pulled a lightsaber that wasn't a prompt, and I got Across the Wall by Garth Nix. I have been wanting to continue this series for ages because I have really enjoyed the first, however many there is. I don't know how many I've read at this point. I think I've read 3. I've read Sabriel, Lyriel, A Porson. I've possibly read Golden Hand. I can't remember. I have indeed read Golden Hand, and I only know because the ones I've read are on the back, like in the back, and the ones I haven't read are at the front. So I only need to read Across the Wall, Clariel, and then Tertial and Eleanor. This is short stories, I believe. Yeah, 13 gripping tales. So yeah, finally going to continue that series. So thank you, Lightsaber, for that. And then for the rest of the month, I have some buddy reads. So first off, me and Ash will be buddy reading Idlefire by Grace Curtis. We are doing one sapphic buddy read a month, and this is the pick. This is a fairly new book. We just found it when we was in Waterstones, and we both liked the sound of it, so we both picked it up. So we'll be reading Idlefire. And then my Patreon, still weird saying that, but my Patreon has its very first buddy read in June, and we have voted on The Sky on Fire by Jen Lyons. I am so excited for this. This, hilariously, Ash will be joining in on the buddy read, I think. If she joins in on the buddy read, this is a second sapphic buddy read for us. But yeah, the patrons have voted, and we'll be reading The Sky on Fire in June. I'm very excited to read this because it's sapphic and it's fantasy and it's a standalone. It's great. And then Chloe from Chloe Reads Books has a Patreon buddy read, and we'll be doing The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Kreshe. I am looking forward to this. I have heard pretty mixed reviews on it, but I'm excited to see what I think of it. So we shall see. And then we will do my 12 books. I have 2 mugs now. So I have my 12 books, which is obviously the picks that my friends all picked a book off my physically owned TBR, and I pick one each month. And then I also now have my Patreon TBR jar or mug. So I have 2 to pick. So for my 12 books, let's see what I'm gonna get. I think I know what I would rather. I really hope it's boyfriend material. Let's see. It's Andy's pick. It's boyfriend material by Alexis Hall. It's a gay book, yes. I felt like it needed to be a gay book. So there's one I think one fell out. It doesn't matter. Do you know what? Looking in, I think I can see Tori's pick, which is also gay. Anyway, I'm reading Andy's pick. I'm so excited to read this because 1, I've had it for the longest time, and 2, it's gay, so perfect for Pride Month. Right, and then I can't actually remember what's in this. Funnily enough, I think Baby Dragon Cafe is in here, so I think Kelly's gonna have to re-pick for that because I'm reading it. Wouldn't it be funny if I pulled it? Right. What? Oh my god, this is perfect. It's Lindsay's pick, which is Wonderland by Juno Dawson. But that's queer. Okay, so it has about exploration of gender. But even if the characters aren't queer, the author is. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to have to get Lindsay to re-pick. So yay, my first Patreon TBR jar pick. Apart from that, I'm also doing a buddy read of the Legendborn cycle. We're currently reading Bloodmarked. I'm thinking I might soft DNF. I don't think I'm in the right headspace for it right now. If I do end up reading it and enjoying it, then I'll be reading Oathbound in June, but we'll see. I'm not sure. And then apart from that, I'm going to try and get some more gay books because currently I don't have a huge amount. I have 5 gay books on here. I would like more. But what I'm doing, so my patrons are also picking a vlog theme for me for each month, and those books won't necessarily be on my TBR, so I don't think any of these work. One book works for the theme that has won the vote. But what I'll be doing in that week when I read those books in June, I'm going to try and stick to queer books. I don't know how well that's going to go, but I can certainly try. But yeah, that's my TBR. I'm really excited to read like all of these books. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.